Hello and welcome to my video for my creation spotlight for my zombie Boo. I made this guy a couple years ago before I had YouTube, but I was really happy how he turned out and I took several in-progress pictures. So I kind of want to do a video of him today, kind of show what it took to make this guy. So we'll go with some in-progress pictures first and then we'll take another look at the final product at the end. First I start with a foil sculpture of the head. This gets me the basic size of it and the shape, like I did the indentions for the eyes, and then I'll start adding stuff from there. Next, I make the teeth out of Primo Sculpey. I mix white, translucent, and a little bit of yellow to get the color I want, and then I bake those so they are solid so I can add them to the mouth without distorting the sculpt on those. Next, I put black clay over the foil sculpture, put it underneath the mouth where the eyes would go, into the ear sockets, and then I used a little bit to attach his antenna. After I've got the black clay in there, I pressed the teeth in to kind of put them in place, and also added the light pink gums. After I baked that previous step, I added some bone plates to put on the sides of his head that I thought would be neat to have kind of showing through if some of his flesh was ripped off. After I baked the sculpture with the bone plates on, I added this purple flesh underneath. Boo's blood is purple, so I thought if I'm going to have any of it ripping through and showing underneath, I want to have kind of that purple look to it instead of a red look that you would see on like a normal zombie, if there is such a thing. Once his purple flesh underneath was baked, I started adding his pink skin, and I made it kind of thick to add some, depth to him. Built that up around his mouth, around his eyes, and then once I went ahead and baked that and then finished up the top of his head with his antenna, and then I baked that and added the rest of the flesh around his ears and the back of the head. As you can see in these pictures here, this one he's all completed. This picture here shows a comparison shot. On the left is the final sculpt of the zombie Boo, and on the right is after I added a black wash. And the black wash is where I paint the entire sculpture black, and while it's still wet, I take a wet paper towel and wipe off the excess. This will leave black inside the deeper spots like the nostrils, some of the cracks in the teeth, some of the indentions around the veins, and some of the holes I did. And this kind of makes, to me, makes the details really pop compared to that picture on the left. Alright, once the black wash dried, I went in and added a gloss coat to the entire sculpture. I really like how this looks with the black wash. It kind of gives them that wet, dirty look that you'd expect out of a zombie head. Thanks for checking out my creation spotlight video on Zombie Boo. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and never stop creating. Bye.